Hi everyone. And in the last video, we already found out that version 6.0 will be quite generous, due to the fact that it intersects the release of a new region over the edge, as well as the 5th anniversary of the game, on which, although with difficulty, but with each year they give out more and more interesting rewards. So let's sit down comfortably and figure out what exactly and when we can get there for the 5th anniversary of our game. It will be very useful and interesting. And we'll start by finding out when the game's anniversary will be. So, as it's easy to guess, the game celebrates its release on the same day, namely the 28th of September. It turns out that the anniversary will take place in the middle of the next and, at the same time, the first version of the new region's 6.0 banner. Unless, of course, after the Natlan developers' watches were stolen, they don't move this date either. When the anniversary will be, we seem to have figured it out. So now we can move on to the most interesting part, namely the rewards that we will receive there. And, in general, there is nothing secret here. So, throughout all the previous anniversaries, we were given approximately the same rewards. These are 10 event spins for daily entry into the game, 1,600 or 2,000 Primogems, as well as a memorable item like wings or a pet by mail. By the way, since we were given a companion for the last anniversary, I think this time they might give us some wings. But what kind of wings they could theoretically be is still unclear, since it seems like we have already received all the other wings from previous collaborations in one way or another. Perhaps it will be something new, dedicated to the game's 5th anniversary. Of course, there is also an option that we will be given some kind of pet, but here again we need to look at what we will get for the collaboration with the scooter and so on. Also, for the last 4th anniversary, we were given a choice of one legendary character from the standard ones. In case you forgot, this list includes Jin, Mona, Deluk, Tignari, Dihya, or others, and also this year, a new Mizuki will appear. However, since 5 years is a round date for the game, then personally, in my opinion, it would be better if they prepared for us some kind of cooler gift. For example, not an ordinary one, but an event legendary, say, Albedo, or Eula. Or maybe, in general, give everyone a 100% guaranteed event banners of version 6.0 banner. And in my opinion, all this would be simply amazing. But the developers, most likely, will have to wait for an ordinary standard legendary. Well, I'll take Mizuki and all the other standard legendaries I have, so we will definitely wait for the anniversary. And that's how it is. Be sure to write in the comments which of the legendary characters you would like to get for yourself. Personally, I am generous and give a choice from absolutely any characters, and not just from the standard ones. So write and we'll see who wants whom the most. Well, we'll hear from each other again. Bye.